I'm Jamie Hooper with RE/MAX Crest and jamiehooper.com, and today we're going to talk about the current state of the Greater Vancouver real estate market. Just a quick reminder for all of you, if you get any value out of these videos or enjoy them, we'd really appreciate you either subscribing to our YouTube channel, clicking the thumbs up, or chiming in with a comment down below. So the statistics for the month of August are in, and the Greater Vancouver Real Estate Board reports a list-to-sell ratio of 17% for the month of August. And what this means is we are in balanced market conditions. It means we have an equal amount of buyers and sellers in the marketplace. And if the market continues like this for a prolonged period of time, what we'll see is the market leveling off instead of the decline in prices that we have seen over the past year to 18 months or so. For all of my social media trolls, I am not predicting that the market is going through the roof and that you should jump back in, and a person of low moral fiber like myself should not be reporting these things. What I am talking about are facts and actual numbers reported by the Greater Vancouver Real Estate Board that is there to protect buyers and sellers. So, having said that, the benchmark price for all properties in on the Greater Vancouver Real Estate Board was $993,000 for August. That's down about 8% over the last year. Prices are still declining, but it's not as dramatic as it was. They went down a little bit over the past couple of months, but as I said previously, if the balance conditions continue, we'll probably see prices starting to level off. There's 2,231 sales in August. That's up 16% of the 2018 number, and it's still 9% below the 10-year average. So if the 10-year average is going back to 2010, don't forget that the period between 2013 and 2016, the numbers were astronomical. So that'll skew that figure as well. But this is another interesting fact is this is the fourth consecutive month that there were over 2,000 sales. The 6 months previous to that, from November 2018 to April 2019, we didn't hit 2,000 sales once. March and April are typically the busiest months of the year, whereas the last 4 months have been our busiest months, which is really unusual. So, you know, with all of those signs, it would seem to support for the immediate future through the fall, we'll probably see things leveling off. And I'm sure by the beginning of next year, certain things will have happened to have affected our markets in different ways. The global economies have slowed down. You read all the time and see in the papers and on the news that the global economies are slowing down, et cetera. It doesn't seem to have affected Canada yet. There's currently 44,000 new homes under construction, which is a pretty significant figure, but it's not so much in Vancouver. Vancouver, we're down to around 5,000 new housing starts. Now, what will happen if more stuff doesn't come on, more new construction doesn't start, is all of these people that it keeps busy, trades, suppliers, et cetera, we're going to see that start to slow down over probably the next 6 to 12 months if things don't change in those areas. The last thing that I want to talk about is probably the same drum I've been banging for the last few years around here. When you listen to the media or you've listened to them, they talk about how slow the markets are. And in general, yes, the markets are slow, and the numbers have reflected that until the last few months. But again, what I'll tell you is the low sides of the markets are really busy. It's the higher sides. Everywhere, every market has a cutoff point. Here's a few. So 42% of all the condos downtown below 1.25 sold last month. That means if you're selling a property under 1.25 million in downtown Vancouver, you are in an extreme seller's market. Nobody reports that. You don't see it anywhere. When you get above 1.25 million, there's 331 properties listed for sale and only 20 sold. That means that only 6% above 1.25 million sold. That's an extreme buyer's market, a total flip-flop. It's pretty much the same for every one that I'm going to run through quickly here. Detached houses under $3 million on the west side. 24% of them sold. Now, there's only 150 of them for sale, but 36 of them sold last month, which means 24% of them sold. The West Side, which is supposed to be the most expensive real estate in Canada, and it's an extreme buyer's market below $3 million. You get above that, the market's non-existent, 5%. Quick rundown after that, West Side condos and townhouses up to 1.75 million, seller's market. East Side detached houses up to 1.5 million, seller's market. East Side condo and townhouse market, the entire market, no price limitations, seller's market. Richmond below 1.25, seller's market. For detached houses, Ladner for detached houses below 1.25, seller's market. So these are some of the things that they don't talk about in the media, and for the life of me, I don't understand why. I'm Jamie Hooper with Remax Crest and jamiehooper.com. If you got any value or enjoyed this video, please, again, as I said, click thumbs up or subscribe to our YouTube station, and I'll look forward to talking with you again real soon.